Hello everybody, welcome to Chants and Prayers for Healing. My name is Reverend Simon Ruth Doyle. Cora calegem continens, non servitutis veteris, se gratiae se venie, et se misericordiae. That's a piece of Gregorian chant that I'm currently learning, and today I'd love to share with you the songs that I'm working on in my prayer life and in my life as a musician. Last week we talked about the prayers that pray inside you. Today I want to talk about the songs that are singing themselves into being and how that's changing me. But before we go any further, I would like to do a land acknowledgement. I am on Abenaki land. I'd like to acknowledge Abenaki people as the rightful owners of the land where I eat, sleep and have my being. Honour the ancestors and their descendants who are alive and well. My neighbours. Welcome. Whatever tradition you do or do not hold, you are welcome at Chants and Prayers for Healing. Just in case you don't know me, I'm an interfaith minister, and at the very start of the pandemic I made a promise to do chanting midweek service throughout the pandemic, and I had no idea how long that would last, and word got out and people started coming, and now about 50 people a week, I think, maybe more, because you don't really know what happens with YouTube, and I post the replay on YouTube. Come and we hold each other in song and prayer. So I'd like to sing our opening prayer right now. This is one that the Abbey, or the Abbey being Abbey of the Arts. I have two Abbeys that I talk about. The other one is the Abbey on Iona. But the Abbey of the Arts, I'm very involved with them. I'm one of their musicians. And I think it was Richard Bruxford Cooligan who came up with this beautiful psalm opener. And then Betsy, the dancer, created these very simple gestures. And they're simple enough that I can do them. O beauty, open my lips, and my mouth shall declare your praise. O beauty, open my lips, and my mouth shall declare your praise. So what I'm working on, Psalm 90 for Monday, and a bunch of other things, and I really believe that the songs themselves teach me a lot and change and transform me. So to honour that, I'm going to open with my friend Alexa's song, We Are Created by Sound. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created with the song of the universe, singing with the trees, singing with the song of the universe, singing with the whale, singing with the honeybees. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe, singing with the trees, singing with the song of the universe, singing with the trees, singing with the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe, singing with the trees, singing with the song of the universe, singing with the whale, singing with the honeybees. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe, singing with the trees, singing with the song of the universe, singing with the whale, singing with the honeybees. So I invite you to think about the vibration. You're basically giving yourself a massage. Now I've got my guitar and I feel it against my belly, and I remember the trees that it was made from. Now you're probably not playing guitar, you're probably just sitting there watching your computer. But you might want to think about your bones and the vibration that you are sending to your bones, that matter that came out of the Big Bang. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe, singing with the trees, singing with the song of the universe, singing with the whale, singing with the honeybees. If you're a dancing monk, you might already be dancing. So Abbey of the Arts are officially the disorder of dancing monks. And if you just stand back and watch, it looks a bit odd. But if you get over yourself and stop thinking about the song and just jump in and start dancing, you notice that you experience your breath and the song totally differently. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe. We are created by sound. We are created by the song of the universe, singing, singing with the trees, singing with the song of the universe, singing with the whale, singing with the honeybees. I love that Alexa includes the honeybees in this song, because I often wonder what it would be like to live in a hive and be surrounded by that level of vibration and noise, whether it would be like living next to a noisy road or like getting a constant snuggle hug from your community. So, what am I working on? Well, one of the songs I promised that I would share with you last week, it's Garden. Let me get you the words. Actually, I'll talk about it first. So Garden is a new song that I'm still learning. I haven't got the spacing right. It's by Robin O'Brien, who I came across on the feast of Hildegard von Bingen, because this album that this comes from, which is called Sublime, is an album of simplified sound bites of Hildegard von Bingen's kind of huge melismas and aria type prayers. And also there's some settings of her teaching, and this one is about viriditas, the greening force of life, which I'm sure you've heard me talk about before. But it's also really strongly about how we co-create and get our egos in check. I remember when I first was exploring Christianity, there were certain things I was like, oh, that is gruesome and awful. It's like a religion that has crucifixes with a dying human on them is quite an intense symbol. If you don't grow up with that, you're pretty horrified by it. And one of the hymns that I heard from the grandmother in the family, this was one of her favourite hymns, Nana, was, "It's not me that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me." And I was like, oh, that sounds like kind of body-snatching awfulness. But I think that this is the same teaching in a much more Simon-friendly way, which is, I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. Here's the words, and there's an intro and an exit, and this is not a polished song yet, I'm still learning it. Even though there's only 3 chords, it's not the music I'm learning, it's the way that the words want to be brought into life. One of the reasons I love Gregorian chant is because it's about breathing life into the words. It's not about rhythm and melody so much, it's really about giving life to the words. Oh, I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. My love is old, born in the winter, frozen, reflecting the sun. When the winter unwinds, I come undone. Oh, I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. Yes, I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. No, I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. Yes, I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. Oh, I have made within my own body a garden for you to enter. Await the greening of the springtime. How can I tell you what this song means to me? It's brand new. I really have only been sitting with it for a month. I've probably listened to Robin's recording of it about 100 times. Absolutely mesmerized by it. Please, if this song speaks to you and you have access to the internet, Google Garden by Robin O'Brien. I think it's just a doorway for me into that world that lives within us. You know, Rumi says, the universe is not outside of you. Don't you know who you are? You are a divine manuscript. And for me, this is a really an invocation song that really opens a door into the embrace of Great Spirit. And it's really like an Ave, a come, that's Latin for come. Ave Maria, come Mary, Ave. And that singing, if you ever improvise or dance with the Ave, or I used to go into the chapel on Iona, St. Orange Chapel, and just sing Ave. It's such it's an expression of our longing. It's almost like the hand, you know, that God's finger and human's finger. Michelangelo, I think. It's the only image I use of God on a cloud in a white dress. But this song, Ave, kind of is an expression of that same thing, of that reaching, and Adam in that picture seems to be oblivious of the fact that God's hand is right there touching theirs. Adam meaning clay, earth, Eve, living, basically us. So that's one of the songs. Another one that leads on from there is Requiem by Eliza Gilkinson. Now, I don't have a slide for this because that song's still under wraps. So I'm working on mastering the recording for Abbey of the Arts, and I made the whole song, and I paid my wonderful friend Amy to sing with me, and then I gave it to my sound engineer CJ, and I'd created a virtual cello part, and I could tell by her lack of words that she had an idea. CJ is an amazing person, wonderful musician too. And CJ was thinking, I have this cello playing friend, why doesn't Simon hire her to play this part? So between the two of us, we managed to create a score and gave it to Sage, the cellist, and she recorded it. And I'm working with CJ on that amazing recording. I'm not going to share it with you because it belongs to Abbey of the Arts. I didn't write this song. They've commissioned me to record it. It was written by Eliza Gilkinson, but there's a line in it that I've been singing a lot. And it's that same Ave that I was talking about with Garden. Mother Mary, full of grace, awaken. Just that part. Mother Mary, full of grace, awaken. Have mercy on us all. Mother Mary, hear our prayers, have mercy. Mother Mary, full of grace, awaken. So that's the part that's been singing inside me. I'll sing the rest of it for you. Our world has been shaken, we wander, our homelands forsaken. In the dark night of the soul, bring some comfort to us all. Oh, Mother Mary, come and carry us in your embrace, that our sorrows may be faced. Mary, fill the glass to overflowing. Illuminate the path where we are going. Have mercy on us all. In funeral fires burning, each flame to your mystery returning. In the dark night of the soul, your shattered dreamers, make them whole. Oh, Mother Mary, find us where we've fallen out of grace. Lead us to a higher place. In the dark night of the soul, our broken hearts you can make whole. Oh, Mother Mary, come and carry us in your embrace. Let us see your gentle face. Mary. So how is this song changing me? Well, for one, I'm very aware that Mother Mary, it transcends Catholicism and Christianity. It's an aspect of the sacred that really hasn't been distorted too much. It's been squashed and made small and made immaculate, so it's not even human. But people who are not Catholic don't get distracted by that. They just see this young mother who births Rabbi Jesus and who is an incredible being of love. The song is written in response to a tsunami, but in times of incredible sorrow when life gives us too much, more than we can hold. Turning to that mothering divine ferocity that weeps with us in our suffering is accessible. So it's such a beautiful song. That I didn't know how the Mary songs would go down with people who have beef with Christianity. I didn't know how universal it would be, but it really is a universal song, and it really allows me to pray for people who are in horrible situations, really, really devastating situations that nobody should ever be in. This is the song that helps me reach out and touch with compassion. So that's one of the songs that's really coming alive. And I've got a little chant for us to sing so that you can join me in part of the energy of the Sacred Mother. This is another one that's from Abbey of the Arts. This one was written by Betsy. I recorded it with Alexa. O God of earth, reveal to us your wisdom. O God of earth, reveal to us your wisdom. I'm going to change that to compassion, but I can't change the words now. So I'm going to sing a different thing than you're reading. O God of earth, reveal to us compassion. O God of earth, reveal to us compassion. Reveal to us compassion. O God of earth, reveal to us compassion. O God of earth, reveal to us compassion. Reveal to us compassion. Well, that kind of worked. The other song, the whole thing that sparked today's sharing, which is a bit of a show and tell, is Psalm 90, right? So Psalm 90, if you open up the Jewish Bible, is one of those ones that you might want to put down again. Talks a lot about angry God. So this is one that I'm really, really wrestling with. I have a belief that God is not an angry God. I just don't. I've never found a teaching on that really resonates. And I was talking with Diane. I don't know if you're here, Diane. Diane sometimes joins Chants and Prayers for Healing. And we were talking about my Magnificat song and her friend Andrew Harvey and the teachings that he has about the Divine Mother. And it got onto the idea of God as an angry mother or angry parent, and how neither of us, that didn't work for either of us. And then Diane suggested a divine ferocity, of the mama bear, that will protect her cubs at all cost. But the moment the danger is gone, moves into grace again. And I found that a much more helpful test into what God is. I always use Mother Nature as my litmus test for whether a sacred teaching is demonstrated. And I don't see any evidence of an angry God in Mother Nature, but I do see divine ferocity. And I think that anger has been co-opted by a masculine and patriarchal understanding of anger. There's a whole divinity beyond anger. I think that's a way that we are anthropomorphizing the sacred. So I'm wrestling with that as I sing this song. And in the song, which is by James Block, he's a Jewish guy who lives in Israel, Psalm 90, his words specifically were, "In your anger, remember mercy." And I've got till Monday to work out how I'm going to sing this song. So I'll let you listen. And before the mountains were born, before the earth had its form, from the world that was before to the world that is to come, you are Elohim. For 1,000 years are just one of your days, but we are like grass that quickly withers away. So teach us to number our days, that a heart of wisdom we will gain. Let years of trouble turn to gladness. Let your beauty be upon us, and in the anger there'll be mercy. For we are only dust, and you've numbered our days. Teach us to number our days. Generations have passed, the end will come at last, but for all of our days, you have been our dwelling place. For 1,000 years are just one of your days. How quickly they pass, all fly away. So teach us to number our days, that a heart of wisdom we will gain. The years of trouble be turned to gladness. Let your beauty be upon us, and in the anger remember mercy. For we are only dust, and you've numbered our days. Teach us to number our days. Psalm 90, James Block. What's coming up for me in that one? First of all, it's helping me pray for the Holy Land and pray for Israel and Palestine. I've always been very pro-Palestinian. As I've aged, I've learned to just love and try not to judge too much. But that whole idea of seeing the peace that could change at any moment, that's been there for so long, this song helps me overcome our human understanding of how things are based on how they've been in our sight, but in God's sight, of course, 1,000 years are merely a day. So that is helping me in my social justice prayers. But it's also very much about a reminder to wake up to this day, this season, and the song that comes alive for me with that is this one, Breathe In, Breathe Out by Peter Mayer. So this is a body prayer, and you're welcome to dance it or do whatever you do with body prayers. Hands open to the day. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands joined as if to pray. Breathe in, breathe out. Arms reaching to the sky, then circling around down to the earth. Eyes lifting to the light, to the light. Hands, branches catching rain. Breathe in, breathe out. Then rising like a stalk of grain. Breathe in, breathe out. arms reaching to the sky, then circling around down to the earth, eyes lifting to the light, to the light. Hands open to the day, breathe in, breathe out. Hands joined as if to pray, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Here's a Bible story about Jesus healing. I read that to help us focus on the energy of healing. Just then, a woman who'd been subject to bleeding for 12 years came up behind him and touched the hem of his cloak. She said to herself, "If I only touch his cloak, I will be healed." So she came up behind him and touched the edge of his garment, and immediately her bleeding stopped. "Who touched me?" Jesus asked. And when they all denied it, Peter said, "Master, there's people crowding and pressing against you." But Jesus said, "Somebody's touched me. I know that power has gone out from me." And he turned and he saw her. He said, "Take heart, daughter, your faith has healed you." And the woman was healed at that moment. So I invite you to bring your prayers for yourself, your family, your loved ones. And if you're watching this on replay, please know that some of us come back to read the chat, just in case you add your prayers later. Whatever prayers you have, please bring them into your heart. You might want to use your breath to help place them into your heart center. And we'll use this lorica here. And first we'll sing it to ourselves, and then we'll send out the blessing to others. Love with me, love before me, love behind me, love in me, love behind me, love in me, love beneath me, love above me, love on my right, love on my left, love when I lie down, love when I arise, love when I take rest, love to shield me, love with you, love before you, love behind you, love in you, love beneath you, love above you, love on your right, love on your left, love when you lie down, love when you arise, love when you take rest, love to shield you. Peace with you, peace before you, peace behind you, peace in you, peace beneath you, peace when you lie down, peace when you arise, peace when you take rest, peace to shield you. Christ with you, Christ before you, Christ behind you, Christ in you, Christ beneath you, Christ above you, Christ on your right, Christ on your left, Christ when you lie down, Christ when you arise, Christ when you take rest, Christ to shield you. And if you're able to access the chat, I invite you to write your prayers into the chat for me to read out loud. I'd like to begin our time of spoken prayers by praying for Elena's father. I think he's in the ICU. She sometimes comes to Chants and Prayers for Healing. She lives somewhere near the Great Lakes. We pray for her father, for healing, for recovery, for their connection. We pray for Elena as she sits with her father. Also, I'd like to pray for my friend Marilyn, who's the pianist at the church where I'm serving as bridge pastor. She fell and hurt her sacrum. I pray for healing and for relief from pain for her. Also, Henry, if you're listening, I pray for your well-being. Michael, we join you in praying for Denise as she continues to sort through her dad's possessions. The tender task of unpacking a bodily life. The enormous task, we pray for Denise. We pray for you too, for peace and strength in your work and in your heart. We join Bettina in seeking psychic support for Elle. Elle's going to have hip surgery next week on Wednesday as an outpatient, and then should be home 4 hours after the surgery. Dear God, bring healing and divine intervention to Elle next Wednesday. Dear Helma, we uphold your prayer for Brenda, a prayer to soften a stressful situation and for a positive outcome to step forward. We hold that situation with you for sure. Val, we uphold with you Mary Jo. Mary Jo is battling blood cancer. We also pray for all those facing loneliness and holding unvoiced prayers. Dear God, for those who have never been taught anything about prayer, but do hold unvoiced prayers, answer and be very close to all those in need this day. Michael is praying for George, his dad. He will be re-evaluated by the nursing staff at his assisted living to establish a new level of care. Pray for your dad, George, and that he receive excellent quality care. Dear Joanne, we uphold your prayer, asking for healing and strength on your cancer journey. We pray for every single cell in your body. We ask that health and healing are brought to you, and that you get excellent medical assistance. Oh, Bettina, excuse me. I was praying for your friend Al, but it's actually you who are having the hip surgery next Wednesday. Well, that's a joyful reframing. Yes, absolutely. We surround you, dear Bettina. That's why you know all the details. And may you have people to help you, to come to your assistance, to bring you food and love. And when you're not here next Wednesday, we'll know why, and we'll be praying for you, dear one. We pray with you, Marnie, for yourself and your partner, as you complete the final preparations for your wedding on November 11th. Blessings be upon you. May the land sing under your feet. May it be COVID safe and heartfelt, and may you deepen as you grow together and separately. Marnie, please tell us the name of your partner. We pray for everybody who is living with COVID, whether that is because their body is sick right now, or they have long haul complications and fatigue. We pray for friends and family who are watching and praying. We pray for those who grieve the loss of loved ones who've died from COVID. We pray for our anger at the fact that the vaccines are not available to the poorest countries. We pray for medical staff. We pray for divisions within society. We pray for people that thinks that masks and vaccines are a conspiracy theory. We pray that they be safe. And we pray that truth prevail. And before I move on and close our prayers, there's a few more. We pray for Marnie and Joseph, whose wedding will be on November 11th. And Sally, we uphold Joan, Rod, Laura, Katie, Julie, and Camille. Prayers for all of you who are struggling at this time, Sally writes. Pray that you may know God's presence today and every day. And dear Sally, we pray with you for your grandchild Riley. I hope they are well. And I hope that your family is safe. We also pray for all those prayers that will be added to the chat later, and all those who have nobody to pray for them by name. O Lord, hear my prayer. O Lord, hear my prayer. When I call, answer me. O Lord, hear my prayer. O Lord, hear my prayer. Come and listen to me. And right at the last minute, Cedar's prayer just jumped in. So we pray for you, Cedar, in your healing, but also for your friend Diana. We pray that healing be brought to her. And with gratitude, we can read in the chat that Riley is well and back at school. Amen to that. So Christine from Abbey of the Arts and I will be leading a Samhain and All Saints contemplative service. It's at 2:00 my time. I'm on Eastern Time in the USA. I'm posting a link to that in the chat. Now, if you're in the UK, your clocks will have changed back, so it will be 6 p.m. for you, not 7, okay? So if you're in the UK, 6 p.m. And I have to say that's a real treat for me to be able to hold that sacred space. And we will be looking at honouring the ancestors and a bunch of other things. And I've got one more song for us. This is The Peace of the Earth. The peace of the earth be with you, peace of the heavens too, peace of the rivers be with you, peace of the oceans too. Deep peace falling over you, God's peace growing in you. Peace of the earth be with you, peace of the heavens too, peace of the rivers be with you, peace of the oceans too. Deep peace falling over you, God's peace growing in you. Peace of the earth be with you, peace of the heavens too, peace of the rivers be with you, peace of the oceans too. Deep peace falling over you, God's peace growing in you. One more time. Peace of the earth be with you, peace of the heavens too, peace of the rivers be with you, peace of the oceans too. Deep peace falling over you, God's peace growing in you. I invite us to pass the peace, to send that out to each other over time and space. Now, just in case you don't know, when I'm at Goddard, I have to run off screen to blow off the candle, so I'm going to disappear for a little second. And a reminder, the next week, if you are not in America, if you're in Ireland or Scotland or somewhere like that, it will be an hour earlier for you. So it'll be Chants and Prayers for Healing will be at 4 instead of 5. Because your clocks go back, I think, this Sunday, and ours in the US go the following weekend. So, yeah, we'll see you next week. Watch thou, dear Lord, with those who wake or watch or weep tonight, and give thine angels charge over those who sleep. Tend thy sick ones, Lord Christ. Rest thy weary ones. Bless thy dying ones. Soothe thy suffering ones. Pity thine afflicted ones. Shield thy joyous ones, and all for thy love's sake. Take care, everybody. Peace and love to you. Most high, all powerful, precious God, no spoken word can hold your name. Praise be to you who births all life with all your creatures. Especially you, sir, brother, son, who is the day and is your light. Beauty so true to you. There you are, there you are. Praise be to you, my Lord, you are. Sister moon and the stars, bright precious heaven, there you are, there you are. Praise be to you, my Lord, you are. Brother wind and the air, breath of spirit, there you are, there you are. Praise be to you, my Lord, you are. Sister water, gift of life, pure, essential, there you are, there you are. Praise be to you, my Lord, you are. Brother fire, friend through the night, strong and playful, there you are, there you are. Most high, all powerful, precious God, through Mother Earth we see your face. You who govern all of life, sustain and nurture all that is. With Sister Death, first and last breath, the key unlocking all we are, there we are. There we are. There